My sister-in-law told everyone I was sneaking around behind my wife's back after she saw me at a hotel, but when I finally revealed the truth, her perfect marriage fell apart. My sister-in-law called an emergency family meeting to expose my affair in front of everyone I loved. What she didn't know was that her obsession with destroying me would uncover something she'd been hiding for 3 years. It started when Gina spotted me walking into the Grandview Hotel downtown on a Tuesday afternoon. I was carrying flowers and wearing my good suit. She didn't approach me or ask questions. Instead, she took photos and immediately texted her sister, my wife Meredith, with accusations. Meredith confronted me that night with tears streaming down her face. I asked her to trust me for 2 more weeks, just 14 days. She agreed, though I could see the doubt eating at her. Gina wasn't satisfied with private accusations. She started making comments at every family gathering. Must be nice having so much free time during work hours. She'd look at me with this smug expression. Some men just can't appreciate what they have at home. Her husband Dominic would shift uncomfortably whenever she started. Their 2 kids would go quiet, but Gina kept pushing. She cornered my mother-in-law at Sunday dinner. I'm just worried about Meredith. She deserves to know the truth about what kind of man she married. She showed the hotel photos to anyone who'd look. She called my workplace pretending to be a client, fishing for information about my schedule. The family started treating me differently. Conversation stopped when I entered rooms. Meredith's dad couldn't look me in the eye anymore. I kept my mouth shut and counted the days. On December 23rd, I walked Meredith into that same hotel lobby. Her parents were waiting. So was the hotel's event coordinator, who handed Meredith a thick folder containing every detail of the surprise 25th anniversary vow renewal I'd been planning for her parents since September. The flowers were for venue consultations. The suit was for meeting with the photographer. The hotel visits were for cake tastings, menu planning, and room block arrangements. Meredith's mom burst into tears. Her dad hugged me so hard I couldn't breathe. The ceremony was scheduled for Valentine's weekend, and I'd handled every single detail myself. But here's where Gina's world collapsed. The event coordinator mentioned she was glad we could finally coordinate directly. Apparently someone had been calling repeatedly, claiming to be Meredith and demanding information about my hotel visits. The coordinator had given vague answers, assuming it was part of the surprise planning. Dominic's face went pale. He pulled out his phone and scrolled through something. Then he looked at Gina with an expression I'll never forget. You told me you were at your mother's house every Tuesday for the past 2 months. His voice was barely a whisper. But your mother mentioned last week she hadn't seen you since October. Gina's mouth opened and closed like a fish. Turns out Gina had been using her investigation of me as cover for her own Tuesday afternoon activities. She'd been meeting someone from her gym. Every accusation she hurled at me was projection. Dominic found hotel receipts in her car that night. Receipts from a completely different hotel across town. She'd been so focused on building a case against me that she got sloppy with her own secrets. The divorce was finalized 4 months later. Dominic got primary custody. Gina moved into a small apartment near her job and lost her standing in the family completely. At the vow renewal ceremony, Meredith's dad gave a toast, thanking me for bringing the whole family together and for showing what real commitment looks like. Gina wasn't invited. Meredith squeezed my hand during the reception. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I kissed her forehead. You trusted me when it mattered. That's all I needed. Her cousin approached later, shaking his head. Gina spent months trying to expose you. She never considered someone might look at her the same way. I just shrugged. People who go searching through other people's closets usually have skeletons of their own. The best revenge wasn't anything I planned. I just stayed quiet, kept my promise, and let Gina's obsession with my supposed sins illuminate her actual ones.